All right, so this one is going to be coming from Relationship Advice, posted 7 days ago. My husband says our house will never be mine. How do I move past this? Me, female, 25, and my husband, 30 male, have been married for almost 1 year and been together for 7. I work a job in media while he works as a therapist of sorts. We have been living in my inherited home that has been in my family for many years. Over the past few years, we have both agreed that the house and location is just not ideal. With the housing market being what it is, we have sucked it up and continued to live here. Recently, we were offered to purchase my husband's family home. It's a good house that needs a lot of work, but I am confident that we can get done what we need to get done for under $15,000 in renovations. So we are planning to move in there and begin renovating. We were both happy and excited until the other day when we were talking about it, and out of nowhere, he told me, I want you to know that this house will never be yours. If we divorce or anything, you will have no right to live here anymore. What? And I found this hurtful and odd. This was never a discussion in the years we have lived in our current home. I would never plan on taking his family home if we were to separate, but it felt like a stab to the heart, especially when we are trying to have kids. I told him it would be a marital asset since I'm paying half the mortgage and half the renovations. I would never fight you for the house, but I don't plan on getting divorced. This made him very upset. He said he would rather not move in there if there's a chance a judge would determine I had any rights over the home. Was I wrong? How do I move past this with him?
What the heck? She's paying for it too, and he's like, no, you won't get it in the divorce? Mm-hmm. Why is he already planning for divorce?
Yeah.
No.
Question.
No, this would actually make me want to get a divorce and take half the house. Like, this would make me so spiteful. What the heck? No, absolutely not. That's not okay.
So top comment. So from what I understand, it's a family home, but you are paying on the mortgage, halfsies, and paying to renovate, and he said no to you having ownership at all? Then hell nah. He can purchase it on his own, renovate it on his own, and you can keep yours as a backup from this point forward. Rent it out, and you keep that income.
I like it.
OP replies, this opened my eyes. We are going to definitely have another conversation about how we go about this purchase.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Someone commented, stop trying for kids, 3 red flags.
Yeah. No, literally. Like, this is enough for me to cut it off. Why would you say that?
Yeah. Sketchy.
Yeah.
Sketchy, bro.
I don't like that.
You want an update?
Yeah. Is there one?
Update. So there was a lot of questions from many people who saw my last post, so I figured I'd answer some of them and also update on the situation. My family home was inherited. There was no mortgage. We paid our bills and taxes evenly between the two of us. The same with any repairs the home needed. His mother is selling us the house at a $25,000 discount from what she listed it on the market for. My husband was not on the deed to my family home. This home was not going to be sold. It is a home that has been passed down exclusively to family members at virtually no cost, so a mortgage hasn't been held on it in many decades. The house will be going to my sister as she is welcoming her second child soon. Now for the update. Me and my husband agreed to go to breakfast together this morning since our Mother's Day plans didn't start it until lunch. At breakfast, I brought up the topic of the house we are going to buy. I told him about how the things he said hurt my feelings and made me insecure about where he stands in our marriage. He told me after seeing his dad lose his family home in a divorce, it was scary to think our kids could possibly lose it if we were separated. He apologized and told me he never ever thought of getting a divorce, but nobody does until it's happening. He said he was wrong to say the things he did, but that he let his anxiety control the way he spoke and it was unfair to me. We agreed that I would be put on the deed and agreed to start the process of a post-nup agreement for the home among some other things. I addressed feeling like maybe he had a feeling he was going to leave or cheat, and that's why he got so defensive. He felt hurt by that and told me that was his fear when getting married, that he would be cheated on or worse, have kids involved in that mess, and I told him I felt the same. We both agreed the most comfortable We both agreed the most comfortable we would feel would be us both being on the deed to the home and getting a postnuptial agreement with an infidelity clause. We are both anxious people, and I understand where he's coming from with wanting that. It stung a bit at first that he wanted an infidelity clause, but we agreed it would do nothing but benefit us both if either of us were to go beyond our marriage in that way. So TLDR, we were both getting put on the deed, we were both getting a prenuptial agreement plus infidelity clause, and we've had a very mature and emotional conversation about how we felt. Thank you all to your advice. It gave me a very good idea of what to research before I brought it up with him, and we were setting up a meeting with a lawyer to start the process on Monday.
Yeah, I think post-nup with an infidelity clause is a good...
Yeah, I just feel like it gets kind of messy when you have a lot of like inherited family homes.
Yeah.
Getting into the conversation.
Yeah, it sounds like he was reacting this way maybe because of her family home that she was living in, but she's not inheriting it. Her sister was.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know. I don't know why he felt super protective of his family home, but glad they worked it out.
Yeah, happy for them.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
Yeah.